When receiving angel funding, the typical raise will look like this. Write this down. Although you're going to get these slides, write this down. This is key. This is the number one fault that I hear from people out raising money from angels. 1/3 of the money you raise will come from your lead investor or investors, meaning if you're doing a group raise, that angel group will be 1/3 of the money you want. This is typical. These are all averages. 1/3 will come from the followers. There are people, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Anybody ever heard of that? Yeah. 6 degrees of influence. They'll come from the followers. So, hey, Mike, I'm in this deal. Me, Ted, Jim, and Sandy got in this. I think you should get into it. They may not be in my initial raise, but they're followers of me. Okay? Of the 18 deals, 9 of them I've gotten into after somebody's recommendation. Does that make sense to anybody? It should make sense to everybody. I've been called up by somebody who I know has made 300%, 400%, 500% on their money in the 5 deals they've gone into. They're calling me up asking me if I'm interested. How much work do I have to do? Work less? Earn more. Work less, earn more. Mark was bringing up earlier about, hey, what do you do? What do you do in business? So this is kind of a joke I do. I do it to mess with people. But I'll be on a plane sometimes, or I'll be somewhere, and they'll say, what do you do? You live in Vegas, what do you do? And I say, as little as possible. Okay? I'm not lazy, but I do as little as possible. I leverage my network. I leverage the people I know. I'm a follower on a lot of the deals I do. Okay, what's the problem with being a pioneer? A lot of arrows in the back. Okay? I don't really like being the first person at the dance. Sometimes I am, but usually I'm not. So you're going to get a lot of follower money, 1/3 of your money. And 1/3 is going to come from random. Don't discount the random investors. Those can be spin-offs. Those could be somebody you met at an event like this. You never know who knows who. All right, Rhonda was a great example of that. It's over $500,000 from coming to an event. Okay? I don't think she ever planned on that, but that's a random investor event. All right? Don't discount that. Approximately, Dave went over some of this, so I'll go pretty quick. 258,000 angels, 350 angel groups. Members of angel investment organizations represent only about 20%. I call them mavericks, the other 200,000. I consider myself more of a maverick. I've been in 2 groups over the last 10 years, but I didn't stay very long. A lot of angel groups, unfortunately, that you'll go to. Remember what I said the average age was? 57. Okay, that's actually the average. I'd say the average of the ones I was in was more like 65. It's a lot of ex-bankers, ex-pension fund, investment, financial people that like to hang out and drink wine and eat a good meal and hear about a deal. Not a lot of checks being written, in my experience, okay? So for me, I'm more of a maverick. I like to go out and look at the deals myself. But I'm also a follower, or I'm with a group a lot of times, okay? I'm not just doing it on my own, meaning I'm not the first person at the dance. Make sense? And a lot of this is learned through some not so good experiences from investing, all right?